Okay, Salwa, we'll do some questions and answers. I'll ask you the questions and you'll answer. So how often do you pray?
I pray 5 times a day.
Very good. How often do you have an English lesson?
I have an English lesson twice a week.
Very good. How often do you visit your cousin?
I visit my cousin once a day and once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week.
How often do you see your doctor?
I see my doctor at least once a year.
Year.
Yeah.
Very good. How often do you get new clothes?
I get new clothes twice a year. Yeah.
Twice a year. Very good. Now, how often do you eat out in a restaurant?
I eat out in a restaurant sometimes.
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 Very good. How often do you invite your cousins?
I invite my cousins at least once. At least one on 2 days.
On 2 days. Good. How often do you wash your clothes?
I wash my clothes once a week.
Clothes.
Clothes.
Again, how often do you wash your clothes?
I wash my clothes once a week.
Very good. How often do you make your bed?
I make my bed at least once a day.
Once a day. Good. How often do you ask your teacher a question?
I ask my teacher a question whenever I need.
Whenever I need. Excellent. Remember this, whenever I and teacher ra question. How often do you eat sweet?
I eat sweet pretty much every day.
Pretty much every day. Pretty much every day. Very good.
Pretty much every day.
Very good. How often do you eat fish for lunch?
I eat fish for lunch at least once a week.
Excellent. How often do you eat chicken for lunch?
I often eat chicken for lunch.
I often eat. I
often eat chicken for lunch.
You remember this? I often means like many times. How often do you eat meat for lunch?
I eat meat for lunch at least once a week.
At least once a week. Okay, very good. Next, how often do you do your school homework?
I do my school homework pretty much every day.
Pretty much every day. Excellent. Pretty much every day. Remember this pretty, this R is heavy. Pretty much every day. Very good.
Pretty much every day.
Yes. How often do you help your sister with her homework?
I often help my sister with her homework.
Very good. How often do you help your parents with something?
I help my parents whenever they need help.
Very good. How often do you ask your dad to buy you something?
I ask my dad buy something when I need it.
Sorry?
I ask my dad to buy me something when I need it.
Very good. I ask my dad to buy me something when I need it. Excellent. And with this, we will finish today. Thank you for joining the lesson, Salwa. Please do your homework.